Okay. Hi there. I'm Nancy Herkness. I'm a romance author. You probably know that if you're here on my page already. This is Writer Unedited number 29, in which I just sit at my writing desk in my office and chat about whatever pops into my feeble brain at the moment. Excuse me. If you have any questions, please type them in the comments and hopefully I will see them. And if you miss a Facebook Live, you can always find the old ones on my YouTube channel. So feel free to go there and I will put the link somewhere on Facebook. I have 2 viewers. Who are you? Please write a comment. Just say hi, just so I know who you are, so I can address you directly. We can chat. All right, I just put another comment in. Hopefully that will facilitate you. Just say hi. I just like to know who I'm talking to. That's all. I'm not scary. I'm not gonna put you on the spot, I swear. So the truth is, this is going to be a very short live because I am insanely busy right now with all kinds of writing stuff. You may notice that I am wearing my editor hat. Okay, so it's really a Happy New Year's hat that I stuck editor over, but I'm making a point. The reason I'm wearing my editor hat is that my developmental editor just sent back her comments on the manuscript for Royal Kaleva Luis. King Luis. This is King Luis's book. And you may wonder what developmental edits means. Well, it means the big stuff. The big stuff is character arc from start to finish in the book. The big stuff is conflict from start to finish in the book. Plot, pacing. It's not whether the commas are in the right place. It's the big stuff. Okay, I have more viewers. Please just say hi in the comments so I know who you are, because Facebook doesn't tell me who you are. So tell me. So I thought I'd give you some examples of what she said I need to fix in the book. And the truth is, when you get your developmental editing notes back, you read them and then you go off somewhere and cry or stomp around or do something like that, because you know it's just going to be a lot of work to get them done. Here, sorry, just fixing something there. And I can't say I disagreed with anything that my editor said, but you always kind of hope you're going to get away with stuff, right? You hope. But you know what? The point of having a good editor is that she doesn't let you get away with stuff. So I'll tell you give you some examples. So Betty Jo is here. Hi, Betty Jo. So good to see you. Thank you for saying hi. I'm so glad you're catching me live too. I actually have some news about lives later on, so stick around. Okay, so what did my editor say about Royal Kaleva Luis? That's why I have my editor hat on. I have more viewers. Say hi, please, in the comments so I know who you are. So here's an example. She said, the opening is fantastic. It grabs you. It pulls you right in. It's compelling. She loved it. But after that, you get 3 scenes where the characters eat in a row. Now, I knew that, and I knew that might be a problem. It's kind of a hard problem to solve, but she had a good suggestion. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I might even just condense them down into 2 scenes, maybe. But that was one of those things. I would have fixed it if I'd had a little more time, honestly, before I sent it to her, because I kind of guessed that was going to be a problem. You know. I can edit myself too a bit. Anyway, her problem was it's a little bit repetitious and it slows the pacing. I have more viewers. Say hi in the comments, please. Let me put another comment in, because sometimes it needs that to send them through. There we go. Okay, so that was one example. So she also wants me to get the characters back to Kaleva faster, because the book opens in Kaleva. And then we go somewhere else that I'm not going to tell you because it's a surprise. And she feels that the readers will want to get back to Kaleva quicker. And that's why the 3 eating scenes are also a problem, because they're not in Kaleva. And let's see, what's the next one? She wants me to develop the villain more and make the villain more villainous. And again, don't disagree with her. She's right. I need to do that. And I need to make it a little more, I need to make the whole villain side of it a little more complex. But I was focused on other things, to tell you the truth. She wants to see more of Quinn and Gabrielle in this book because, you know, hopefully you guys got invested in them in Royal Kaleva Gabrielle. So, of course, you want to see more of them. And I did. They are in the book, just not a lot and not at the beginning. And I think what she wants me to do is get them in the beginning also. The problem is it's a little hard to do it given the plot, but I'll figure out a way because that's what writers do. Oh, and I just want to point out, so my editor hasn't read the novella that has Quinn and Gabrielle in it, How to Plan a Royal Wedding, because I used my critique group essentially did the edits for that. So she didn't read, so she doesn't know that there actually is more of Quinn and Gabrielle that you can read. You have to be signed up for my newsletter to get that novella. It's free to all my newsletter subscribers, and it's only for my newsletter subscribers. So just sign up, and you do that on my website. Just go to nancyharkness.com, and you can sign up right there. Another, Patricia, so good to see you. Patricia's here. Yay! Love the picture of your kitty, Patricia. And Betty Jo, too. Let's see, what else did she say? Oh, she says, I have a bit of a sag in, she said the first chapters are great, and then there's a little bit of a sag until you get to chapter 11, and then everything picks up speed again. So I got to fix the sag. There's, you know, they call it the sagging middle. This is probably a little before the middle, which is bad. Although that's good because it means I don't have a sagging middle. The middle is fine. Yay! Sandra's here. Hi, Sandra in Virginia. I was just down in Virginia, as you know, because I posted pictures of the train coming back up. And it was very beautiful there. Cold, though. Really cold. Who would have expected it to be as cold in Virginia as it was in New Jersey those days? But still beautiful, and it is a gorgeous place. Okay, so developmental edits. We talked about those. Oh, yes. So tied into that is, of course, Jersey Romance Writing Month, because, as you know, I am participating and leading the 30,000 word challenge, where we all try to write, a whole group of us writers tries to write 30,000 words in 29 days. We get leap year this year, extra day. Yay. So I'm 17,000 words into Ben Cavill's novella, and now I'm going to have to stop because I have to edit now. But the good news is that to get those extra 13,000 words I need to finish, I can count the edits that I'm going to be doing at a 3-to-1 ratio, because we recognize in Jersey Romance Writing Month that you may be at a different stage of your book than writing new words. So for every 3,000 words I edit, I get to count it as 1,000 new words written. So I think I can get that done. I'm going to have to edit like the wind so I can hit my 30K goal. But that's okay, because I need to get the book to my audio publisher so that they can start recording it so it's ready before release day, which I think I told you guys is June 25th already, but that is release day for Royal Kaleva Louise. So they have plenty of time, but they want it sooner rather than later. So that's going to force me to edit quickly, which is a good thing. Why drag it out? And what was I going to say? Oh, so yeah, I'm really excited that all 4 of the full-length novels for Royal Kaleva are going to be in audio, thanks to RB Media for buying the rights to those. Yay! Because I do like to have it in all formats, if at all possible. And of course, print I can do myself, but audio I can't. And I just wanted to remind you, since we're talking about Ben Cavill, that the CEO Buys In, which is book 1 in the Wager of Hearts series, and where we first meet Dr. Ben Cavill, is on sale this month on Kindle for $1.99. My publisher does this. I have no control over what they put on sale, but I'm just glad they put things on sale. So if you haven't read my Billionaires Making a Bet on Love, it's a good way to get started. And one more thing. Yes. So since you guys obviously like hanging out with me online, I think you might be interested in this. So I met another writer named Susan Carlisle at the Georgia Romance Writers Convention back in 2021. Gosh, so long ago. And we had a little chat there. We number one, we decided we really liked each other, which is nice. And we had a little chat there about doing something together online. And then things got in the way. And we finally decided, so we saw each other again at the Georgia Romance Writers Conference in last fall. And we decided we needed to get this done. So what we're planning to do, and we just had a meeting about this, is Zoom once a month together. And the cool thing about Zoom is, of course, you guys will get to talk to us, right? It won't be just me talking to a camera and reading your comments. You can actually chat with us. And we're pretty excited about doing that. Susan and I want to do it together because we can talk to each other, which I think is more interesting for you. And we plan to talk about our writing, our books, our lives, and talk to you guys and find out what you want to know about stuff. So here's the plan is we're going to do our inaugural Zoom. It will be in the evening because we took a poll and that seems to be when most people can come. And look, I have all you guys here now. So clearly evenings are good. We're going to do it on a Tuesday evening, the third Tuesday of every month at 7 p.m. And the first one will be on April 16th, barring unforeseen disasters. But that's our plan. And here's your assignment. And you can put it in the comments here. Oh, and I should mention that there will be giveaways at these Zooms. Susan and I each plan to give away either a book or something else at every Zoom. So we thought that might lure you in too. And who else is here? Kelly! Hi, Kelly! So good to see you! And Kelly says, hello, ladies. That's so nice. Yes. So the fun thing is, when we Zoom, not only can you talk to Susan and me, but you can talk to each other, which I just think is really fun. I'm very much looking forward to this. But here's the thing we need. We need a name for it. So I call this little broadcast Writer Unedited because I just sit here and blither. What do you think we should call our podcast? So Susan is Susan Carlisle. She writes for Harlequin, mostly medical romances. And you know what I write, I hope anyway, or you wouldn't be here, right? So you know who I am. And what would we call it? Tell me what to call it. Come on, come up with a good name, guys. So let me see what Kelly's saying. Kelly says, hi from Canada. So Kelly, how cold is it in Canada? Because it's pretty darn cold here. And Betty Jo says, welcome, Kelly. That's so nice. I love this. Kelly says, super cool. I have done them in Shayla Black before. Oh, okay. Neat. So do you have any good advice, Kelly, for how we should do it? It's -10 in Canada. Wait, is that Celsius or Fahrenheit? See, I know your tricks. Celsius or Fahrenheit? Because if it's Celsius, I'm less impressed. So Kelly, if you have any good advice about how to make this Zoom thing the best it can be, that would be useful to me. So feel free to drop it in the comments. Kelly says, Zoom calls, and I've got to talk to all the other beauties. -22 degrees. Oh, God. Nuts. How do you live there? I guess you wear a lot of coats. And Betty Jo says it's almost 70 in Arkansas today. Wow. It was in the 30s here. Mid-30s. Not warm. At least the snow is slowly disappearing, which I'm happy about. Because it does get sunny. Kelly says it got to -40 last year. Whoa. Seriously, why do you live there? That's insane. That's inhuman. No human should have to live like that. That's for polar bears. Okay, so honestly, that is everything I have to say. But I need you guys to come up with a name for me for this Zoom thing, right? No ideas, huh? I'm not seeing any ideas coming up. Come on. Seriously, you can keep commenting. I will keep reading after I'm done. But I'm going to go because I have a lot of editing to do, as I have mentioned, and you can tell by the hat I'm wearing. Let's see. Patricia says she's thinking. Thank you, Patricia. I appreciate that. And Kelly says we're close to Alaska. That explains a lot. Alaska's cold too, you're right. Talk time. Oh, talk time's cute. I like that. Writer talk time? I don't know, because we kind of need to have it include writer in it somehow. Oh, and we will be putting it up. So if you miss it, it'll be just like this. We'll put it up on, it'll be on my YouTube channel and on Susan Karloff's YouTube channel. So so you can always catch the old stuff. Books and beauties. Well, I like the books. I think calling me a beauty might be stretching it, but I'm flattered. Thank you. Although you guys could be the beauties, right? That could work. I was trying to think of something, you know, like tiaras and tea or something, but that doesn't say anything about books either. So keep trying, guys. Keep trying. Keep giving me ideas. This will be great. All right, but I'm going to say goodnight, and thank you all so much for coming. It was so fun to have you here and to get to chat. The right writers, Kelly says. Ooh, nice. Right writers. We're the right writers. That's cool. Thank you. Could definitely work with that one. Okay, so I will see you guys next week. It'll be in the afternoon again next week at 2. I don't know, unless you'd rather it was at 7. We seem to get more people at 7. Maybe I should do it at 7. Oh, and Patricia says Zoom campfire. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Good night, Betty Jo. Good night, Kelly. Everybody have a good week. Thank you so much for coming. Love you guys. Take care. And where is my...